When you're ready for that, give me that 3 count.
All right, go. 1, 2, 3.
BMF League Round Robin, Round 3. Boy, what a mouthful. Conquest, the name of the game here, points being the deciding factor in this league's play. Currently in first place by 2 points, LaW are looking to extend their lead in the round robin play. Red Alert Gaming is in that second place team, looking to pass LaW in the standings with clean wins today. So who will win this Battle Royale Conquest of 3? Time to get locked, stocked, and loaded, boys, because here we go on Space Canada TV. Space Canada TV is brought to you by the following. Blood of Christ Wineries. Try our new Peter Pinot Grigio. You can't deny its flavor 3 times. By Dr. Birkin's Beauty Formula G. It'll change you. Yeah, Resident Evil 2, January 25th, 2019. Ace Chicken Wings, Carpal Tunnel Rehab Clinic. We promise to get your KD back in the palm of your hands. Sven's Discount Icy Buffet and Insolent Emporium. Oh wow, I'm sorry, I can't read that one with a straight face because of ices. we have icy sodas, icy foods, and then all new icy breakfast of champions, the icy donut for a limited time only before diabetes sets in. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Dragon King Soup. With me, as always, is Super Evil Pop-Tart as we bring you live 20 vs 20 Conquest between LaW, we are the LaW, and Red Alert Gaming, which would be RAG. Pop-Tart, how are you today?
Oh, I'm doing fine. Just fine.
Right.
Taku the Fail Kitty, executive producer, Taku for the Fail Kitty, is hoping for lots of grenades, as usual.
Well, if we know LaW, the way we played them, but basically going based off this, this is normally broadcasts we do with BSR5. We've actually played both teams, so we actually know in some capacity how they play. We have no idea how they play Conquest, and to go into that, we're going to explain the scoring of this league, which is BMF, and explain how that works. So in scoring for this, teams will play all 3 maps in 20 vs 20 Conquest, which means that it's very similar to NHL hockey-style point scoring, where 2 points is given to the winning team, while 0 points are given to the losing team, and a draw will net both teams 1 point. Conquest normally doesn't have a lot of draws. It can happen, though, so know that, but it's very rare for that to happen because the counter goes up to 1,000, and it's very difficult for that to actually happen. But it does happen. 20-man versus 20-man Conquest is normally 4 squads of 5. Basically, each squad being a defensive squad, either holding a back line of the points that are on the map. As you can see, you have A, B, C, D, and I believe E. Let me just spin around here. Yes, and E. Basically, you will gain tickets faster by holding more points, and kills count as a point, so you can win with less points held, but it'll be more difficult because your team will have to make up that score differential in just straight skill and kills. So the team that tends to hold the majority of the points will win the day. We'll see a lot of flanking, a lot of back capping, especially when we get to maps that will have vehicles. But the first map here today is Argonne, which is an infantry-only battle here. So we're going to see both teams having to do their best to play infantry play. So, Pop-Tarts, any other questions when you're looking to do this, like between the 2 teams? You've seen both RAG and LaW play in frontline style of gameplay. Anything different? I've played them myself, especially LaW, up close and personal, so I'll be able to tell you a little bit about how some of these players will play. But to my knowledge, all are very solid players, and this should be a pretty good, even matchup.
Well, I've seen LaW play probably about 3 matches now. I've never seen RAG play. LaW does, like Taku and the Fail Kitty was hoping, they do liberal use of their grenades, especially to shake out anyone who's having a point on them. They're pretty good, LaW. I've never played RAG. I know the Conquest mode. I've played it myself. It's a very fun mode. Like Dragon says, it is very hard to draw on a Conquest map because of just the point spread for it. But it should be a good match. I've never actually played Conquest on this particular map, so this is going to be interesting.
So bear with us. The filming of this is a little difficult because of all the trees. For some reason, you can't zoom through them when you're doing a spectator mode. So we're going to do the very best we can, especially since it's also Conquest. Pop-Tart's going to have a very difficult ability to see where I'm talking about. I'm going to try to preface points before I start talking about plays as best I can. But the speed of which this game moves, I'm going to do the very best I can to try to call the action as I see it. And of course, I'm going to miss some things, and Pop Tart and I are both going to see different things while we're running our moving our cameras around. But we're going to do the very best to see where the highest contended points are, and to call out where major flanks are occurring, and if major flanks succeed or fail. In that respect, though, we are going to have Pop Tart read us "We Are the Law's" starting lineup, please.
All right, starting lineup is brought to you by Eileen Dover's new book. It's I Fell Out of a Window. Has you at the edge of the seat, but falls short at the end. It is a climbing up the charts, but it's kind of fall down a couple times. But anyway, here are the lineups for Black Squad. We have Thomas LTU, Gargamels, Manta 357, Axia LTU, Dark Lass. On Blue Squad, we have Dr. Cavalier, Fenicasas, Largnus 311, Vitalijus 1997, Nakas 777. On Red Squad, we have Freakin' LT, Vandia LT, Wadil, Arisbeer, Ninnis OMAS. And on Yellow Squad, we've got D Zidas 1, Zvernas, Walkie Talkie 99, Itarik, and Tank 1 Racer.
Alrighty, I'm going to try, since Rag did not send us a starting lineup for them, and I don't seem they have everybody in here. We're going to do the best they can with what I've got. For Rag, we have Ink Frankopan, Cryo Cyborg, STG Tradad 23. That's a butchering. For the other squad,
don't worry, I
we also
butchered
have
mine too.
X Para 83, and we also have RP Prosteki. We have Super Dali's I 723, Diff McKepf. That was a word. Tactico Crow Tactico, Palapoo, Berta 34, Jello T XX9, Jack Black 420. Oh, I love that easy one. And finally, we have Jervek 90. We have Martini Zigzabra. There's Xpara 83 again, and Fibbo the Man, and Cryo Bernie 96. Because Bernie Sanders is the greatest of all Sanders, except maybe Colonel Sanders. Alright, that's the lineup here. I'm trying to figure out if everybody's gotten the posting to the link here, and it looks like they have, so there we are. Looks like everyone's gotten the link, it looks like, who was asking for it, and we should be starting. We are waiting for 2 players left in the match to get in here, and then I believe they will restart the server and rebalance everything. They will give us a start time to go, and we'll be ready to go. At this point in time, if anybody needs to use the bathroom, I would recommend it if anybody's in the viewing audience, because we've got about maybe, I want to say, we're waiting for 4 players now, it looks like. I would say we have about 4 or 5 minutes before everything gets underway here. These matches tentatively start at 2 o'clock, so we'll see how that really goes. But, Potter, do we have any other upcoming events for Space Canada TV coming up?
Well, tonight there might be a special presentation of either Super Evil Pop-Tart sucks at sneaking games, or Super Evil Pop-Tart goes, what the fuck is going on with Resident Evil 6 with me and Dragon King Soup. And then on Tuesday is our world famous, at least in our own minds, Destiny Disappointment Tuesday, where the reset has happened, but the sweet, delicious disappointment is just around the corner. We've been doing it since year 1. Join us. It's always fun. We play all the new milestones since they've reset, and then you can see how disappointed we are for the loot we get.
And yes, your sneaking is not Evil Within is not a sneaking game, Pop Tart. There are aspects of it that are sneaking, but it should be the sweet, sweet, constant death that you will be facing in Evil Within because it's brutally difficult, even on casual difficulty.
Yeah, well, I expect to die and then die especially on those sneaking parts.
Yeah, they're not that bad. I would say you're going to be so happy once you start playing 2. You're going to be like, oh, God. I mean, it's hard, but just not as hard. Like, I coasted through the normal difficulty in 2, having played hard mode on the other one, and the only difficulty I had in 2 was playing on hard, and it's the only time I had difficulty was when I ran out of bullets on the last boss, and that was it.
You know me.
Yeah, 2 is...
You've seen me with sneaking games with The Last of Us 1. How bad that was.
Yeah, what were you on the first mission? Couldn't get past that. Yeah.
I believe the word that both you and May used was painful to watch.
Yes, very much so. It was. Let's not lie to ourselves. I mean, it's sneaking games aren't everyone's forte.
Which is odd because I was able to do Dishonored 2
yeah. Well,
pretty
it's first
well.
person. Yeah, it's a little different.
Granted, I've got Dishonored 1. I haven't played it all the way through though.
Oh well, Dishonored 1 is markedly easier than 2. I feel 2 is pretty easy in comparison to 1. Kind of straightforward how to do everything. And some of the powers in 2 are kind of busted. Like the slow down time one, and the one where you were able to just take over people, then warp over to them and stuff. Yeah, it was a little.
And for
was it what's her face had that like walking like hand crawling shadow thing? Yeah, that's busted. That was
really. For those
good game though, Dishonored. If you can find it on sale during the Steam sale for those PC gamers, good game. Finally fixed it. Finally, those are 2 finallys in the same sentence. It's not the Pabst Blue Ribbon talking.
No, not the Pabst Blue
Ribbon. The way I like to explain it is that I buy whatever beer's on sale, then I buy good beer for when company comes over. And so I drink Budweiser may be the king of beers, Pabst is the king beer of hipsters. But normally,
Are they fighting money right now, or are they still waiting for full teams?
We're waiting for 2 people. They're not ready yet. This is just warm-up practice.
All right, just making sure.
They would have restarted this. Yeah.
Looks like we've got 2 people on Red Alert Gaming.
Yeah, we're missing 2 from them, so they're at 18.
One now.
17.
One person.
Missing one. I like how it seems like only one squad in both sides is only missing their We Are the Law tags or Red Alert tags.
Yeah, that's
really
pretty
weird.
nice.
How that's it's really odd, especially since all Law guys are in that one thing. So
Well, it seems to be the Charlie ones don't seem to have the tags.
Oh, it looks like we got everybody. Here we go.
Well,
no.
There we go already.
Yeah,
so we're just waiting for the restart.
There should be a reset in a second. I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. Pop-Tart, would you like to read through the sponsors we haven't read through on your sheet of paper?
On my sheet of paper for my subscribers, sponsors, we have Lone Shark IPA for that great taste that won't break your legs, Lone Shark IPA. We also have the Blood of Christ wineries featuring our Blood of Christ table red wine. Craven Moorhead's Big Bun Biscuits. Come grab you some. It's grilling season, especially here in the States, so grab you some hot ones. Dr. Jaworski's Jazzercise Bingo Night. Shake what that doctor gave you. And Dr. Chaos's Doomsday Device Warehouse and Silo. Remember, we spell savings with a K. So we are just waiting for them to reset this game, and we're waiting for Dragon to tinkle. Once that's done, we'll get on. This is round 3 for tournament play for the BMF League. The mode, again, is Conquest. Score is up to 1,000. Scoring is, again, 3 points, 2 points for a win, 1 point for a draw, 0 points for a loss. It's basically NHL scoring for those who like hockey. And once Dragon's back, we'll hopefully the action is starting. There we go.
Oh, it's already started? It can't be started.
No, I said once this gets started, we'll get going with the play.
Full-blown announcing, yes. I'll put my try-hard pants on. Yep.
Yes.
I didn't know we had try-hard pants in Space Canada, but apparently we do.
Oh, here we go.
There we go. There's the reset. Okay, here we go. I was just letting Chicken know he's a new sponsor.
Have you let Sven know?
Oh, yes.
And just for our viewers,
This message to Chicken, yeah.
yes, for our viewers, we do a Battlefield stream every Sunday, generally around 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yep, it's normally BSR 5, but it can be, if anybody requests it, anybody that week if there is no BSR 5 game going on, which was this week because of the Tier 1 gaming esports, the U.S. North America versus Africa, which Africa won by a landslide.
I was going to ask you how that went.
Not well at all. That's the best way to describe that. Yeah. I heard that it's not free. That was Chicken's response. Yes. Oh, it looks like they're starting right off the bat. Here we go. All right, here we are. Action right off the bat here. Rag getting off. Oh no, the resetting. Someone jumped the gun. Okay. We'll pull that back.
Let's do a do-over.
Yes. It's restart and go coming up next here. So right on the spot, as soon as it allows them to spawn in, the action will be starting. What we'll be doing is we'll try to focus in on both sides are going to obviously take the point closest to them. The main fight is probably going to be for C right here in the beginning of this map. So we're going to try to, I'm going to try to focus in on the red team coming in, and Pop Turtle will focus in on C right off the bat, and we'll see where all the crazy action is going to happen. C is also where the flanks are going to begin and end on the side of the map. So that's going to be the key point of who can hold that bridge at C. Coming up here. Also, again, just to rub it into, we were just told by our sponsor, hold up in my ear, Ace Chicken Wings Carpal Tunnel Rehab Clinic is a paid service. You have to make sure you pay upfront for that service, just so you know. It is not a free clinic.
All right.
And there we go, right off to the races, here we go. On the Team Germany, we've got Red Alert, and on Team USA, we have LaW. Cutting here, going into the battle. Again, you can't Zerg Rush tactics on Conquest. You will find that you will lose every single time if you employ those tactics. Pop-Tart, what are you looking for in this map based upon, flanks or anything like that? You looking to see you've seen Argonne before. Are you looking for any specific plays here?
Well, I'm looking to see how they defend and keep particular zones, which ones they feel are the more priority zones to keep, and which ones they'll just simply give up to the other team.
All right, looks like LaW is going smoke, sorry to interrupt you, smoke right off the bat to cover their take of C. Looks like their snipers are picking off a lot of people, but it looks like Rag is starting to get some squads going on a flank here, coming around, and they might catch him off guard. Prospect on behind LaW. He's behind all of them. 1, 2, 3, and they finally notice him after 3. Looks like those medics are going to pick everybody up, though. Rag got another team moving forward, and Rag is also taking the hill behind C. Fight going on for the back cap of C over here, as LaW was able to snuff out one of these flanks that Rag pulled off. Very difficult there. Looks like LaW was able to stop that one dead there. Fight going on, continuing for B, as it looks like Rag was able to get into B, and they've got numbers.
They snuffed it out on for We Are the Law. LaW got that snuff out. Oh wait, nope, they got one guy still pestering them, and he's been
Rag
taken
looks
out.
like it looks like Rag's taking the bridge here. The LaW having to go and stop that long flank over there. They've got 2 guys still trying to hold off there. not look like it's going to end well for LaW. Oh, he got one, but that was enough there. LaW again underneath the bridge, trying to knock out Rag here. Emmer's trying to hold on, but he is outnumbered immensely as he's about to... He just walked right past him. No one noticed him until he shot a guy. There we are. Rag still putting pressure on C. Rag holds 2 points versus LaW's 1 at the moment because B is not fully capped. Rag is still putting up a fight there on that back flank.
C is a tussle right here.
Yeah, C is definitely where most of the action is happening right here. Rag getting a big flank behind LaW right now. Yeah, it looks like they're trying to dig him out of positions. LaW still trying to recap B. This is allowing Rag to get some much-needed time here on this point at C. And again, Rag is also still putting up a damn good fight over at B. These guys, Tactico and Gelaxo09 has been able to keep that squad alive for the most part, and they just keep getting spawn-ins on it.
I'm on Diff McCap. Got a POV on him. He's on C on the bridge, sniping.
LaW looking to be pushed back here on this map pretty early.
Rag's
they do have a spawn.
C.
Yeah, they have taken C and they're about to take B. LaW sending everybody over to B right now, but Rag getting in some much-needed reinforcements at the last second here. How did that guy not notice him? Tactico Croco has not been stopped. Finally, he's taken down, but wow, he must have put on his stealth pants today and rolled a natural 20 right there.
Looks like Rag is heading towards B.
En masse right now. Again, this is not looking good right off the bat for LaW. They are getting a lot of kills, so the score isn't too out of hand right now, but Rag is just hitting them. This is where you can get away with a Zerg rush early, is if you know you have numbers on them. LaW not being able to get anyone behind. They've got... You've got two guys here trying to get around here, and it looks like they're going to get that flank. It doesn't look like they haven't gotten away unnoticed. Not at all.
Rag
but
pushing
two of them
on B.
have snuck behind. Rag snuffed out that flank that Astu's gotten. One got away. Also push again on C, and looks like they're going for back flanks here. LaW getting more numbers in, coming on the back flank, trying to get to D. But it looks like LaW's finally going to bring numbers and get past that back flank there. Rag looking to bring numbers back from, looks like B, possibly. C is being contested now by LaW. But it looks like Pro Techie has gotten behind them all, and he's going to wipe it. He's going to wipe a squad. Oh, but the Madsen ends him there. Fight going for D now as LaW has sent 2 squads, it looks like, over to D to back cap. Rag has got some excellent killers. Cryo Bernie just almost wiped a squad by himself as a medic. Some excellent play, and he will actually finish. Doesn't finish the wipe. Ooh, surviving that machine gun. And
nice
he doesn't
fighting
finish
over here on
his...
D.
Yep. Excellent fighting here on D. LaW has the numbers, but it looks like Martini is still putting up a fight there with that SMG. Oh yeah, some good fighting there. But LaW snuffed them out and got rid of them. Rag bringing in more guys from the flanks. Looks like Rag still is going to hold A. They back-capped A on him now, too. That's, you got Gelexo9, Berta, and Palopo. Still, those back flankers have been doing an excellent job for Rag, Pop-Tart. It looks like they swapped spawns.
Yes, they do. Looks like Rag coming here down on E.
It looks like D is contested now. Here's the fight. LaW has got to stay alive and outlast this withering assault from Rag. Looks like at this point we're going to almost see about a 100-point ticket difference. LaW weathered that pretty well over at D.
Yeah, they snuffed it out. They snuffed it out on E.
Some excellent medic play because that's basically all they've got there. And it looks like D is the only real contestable point in the map at the moment. Seems like everything is being focused there. A, not really contested. Rag's got that kind of locked down, spread their guys out. And it looks like E's being contested too, since it's being a spot. You could see an entire board flip right here, where literally LaW has no points on the map.
I've got Nope, he's dead.
Yeah, Rag really they've come to play here today. They've come in with a purpose, and they're other than A, and looks like they held A2, and
I
Rag
got
is putting
eyes on the
pressure on every
ground.
point.
Eyes on the ground at D with Gargamel.
Gargamel needs to hold that point.
And he's taken out.
They're getting pushed in there. They've got to hold. There's a grenade there, and it looks like D is going to go back. There are no LaW guys on D at the moment. E is about to be capped. A looks like it's about to go back to LaW's hands, but it ought to be because that's where they spawn. But it looks like Rag is still putting up a fight over at A, making them force that contest. Rag really actually putting the pressure on right here. Really making them pay for this. And yeah, we're definitely over 100 ticket advantage for Rag at the moment.
Yeah, everything looks like they've been pushing them back all the way to A.
Yeah, they should be switching points to get back to B. I see a lot of squads holding off whatever token resistance is left over at C and D and trying to get back to B so they can keep them pinned in their own spawn. You're starting to see that right now with a huge squad push coming on the train tracks by B's spawn points. Big fight over here by B in that train track.
Looks like LaW might have been trying to set up a flank onto B, but Rag snuffed it out.
Yeah, it's a right. Yeah, they're coming through the woods in the back of B, and they're coming through the insides of the inside tunnels of B itself. The capture point is not in those tunnels; they're in those, sadly. So they're going to have to come outside if they want to contest B very effectively. But Rag is really just preventing them from getting that flank. Their main purpose now is that they can fight for B, but they're not getting past us. As this is starting to turn into almost a 200 ticket lead as Rag continues to push the issue here. LaW, though, doing a very good job of staying in this by killing. You can see when you don't have the points to hold, your ticket counter, when it's relying on kills, you really have to be on your game.
LaW right now is keeping Rag from getting in through that gate to B.
They need to get on C. If I'm LaW, I really need to get to C, and I need to get behind this withering onslaught by Rag. If they can get behind him like they tried to do that back cap at D, that would be great. But it looks like one Rag player is AFK. It's just chilling, taking a nap over here at D.
Got eyes on the ground in the tunnel with, I think that's tactical.
Oh, LaW with Asu LTU squad has gotten behind them all at B, and it looks like a couple of them, Thomas LTU is going to go try to cap C and be a spawn point where there literally is nobody to contest him if he tries to start taking C. Rag still putting up a fight at A.
Alright, Tacticals, looks like he is heading to C right now through via the train tracks.
Thomas is all alone over there, and he'll be taken out. And it looks like the only point that LaW has is A. They've really got to break out of this. They're going to get spawn trapped as Rag is sending everybody over to that spawn at A. LaW about to take B. They went through the tunnels there with iTurkit and Diz as one.
Funupo over here is going. Funupo over here is going crazy, killing men left and right and getting his man up.
It looks like D is going to be contested. Thomas was able to get his squad over to D, and they're taking it with only minimal resistance here. He's got 2 squads with him as well. Yeah, it looks like they're going to be able to take D unless they can snuff out where Ink Frankpan is.
Rag is starting to take over A. They have men on it.
Yeah, D and B are about to flip as well, though, so at least LaW is going to get some points back. This game is not over by any stretch of the imagination. LaW could easily come back and flip the boards on them. It is a 3-2 point lead here. LaW has numbers. They're going for E. This is a chance for LaW to get A back now, as long as they don't have as many people on that point, which is exactly what they're doing. And they're trying to get over to B, knock those guys off that as well. D is under contesting now as Rag brings in a squad to try to mop up where LaW is right now. Big fight over at E in the church. LaW wiping some people right here at the church, and it looks like they're going to take it.
Yes, they liked him out. We have one guy left, but he's... No, two guys. It looks like they're starting to squad spawn on him.
Again, contesting here is difficult. LaW is doing a good job of trying to break their squads up as best they can to take multiple objectives at the same time. Rag is able to... It looks like I'm seeing them, a lot of them, instead of trying to run across the map, they're wasting a KD, since it doesn't count in these games, to just redeploy to other sections of the map to quickly get to other issues without having to run across the map.
Rag just fortified strategy on E.
Yeah. Well, it gives LaW a chance to take back B and to push C right now. If they can keep them out of their back, which is the problem they're having, Emmer on Rag is still at B, waiting for people to spawn on him.
LaW's pushing on C. Looks like they're starting something.
Rag's got that one side of the bridge there. It's going to be tough. They've got numbers. Oh, the Zerg rush at work here. Here it comes. Rag coming in force. Granted, remember, friendly fire in this game is on. You have to watch your shots. So you're seeing a lot of people leaving firing zones open to each other, if you notice that in the play. They're trying not to stand in front of each other, so it's really a very difficult game to play if you're not used to playing friendly fire on or off. So
to use a
you got to make sure that...
Use a 4DK reference, they are squad spacing right now.
Yes, very, very similar. This is a normal tactic you see in any type of military, is making sure that the person to your left has a clear 90-degree angle to the person to your right as well, so you're not have any chance of getting in someone's vision there.
LaW is holding off that rush to B. That Zerg rush kind of petered out.
It did, but it's coming back. Oh, very much in numbers. Oh, Dr. Calver's trying to run. He's running. Oh, he's not going to get away there. Zerg rush is now headed to B in force. I don't see any LaW. I see a couple LaW guys, it looks like, again. We got Enskaza and his squad trying to get over to D again. But again, there's that one guy just taking naps over here by E. And there's still a fight over at E. Not a big one that we're going to see like we see the unmasked fight over at B right now, where LaW is desperately trying to keep this Zerg rush from taking B back.
Rag is taking it over. They got men. They got numbers right now.
We're getting close to a 300-point lead here, and this doesn't bode well for near the end of the game here. 300 points, very difficult to come back from. I think this will change up as soon as we get some vehicles in the mix here. LaW is a team that, from experience of having played with them, much better with vehicles
very good
than they
very
are
good
on
with
foot.
vehicles.
Very good with vehicles. So the other two maps are going to be most likely vehicle maps. So I think we're going to see a big change and shift in play, possibly over to LaW's side, just with their skill at using vehicles. They do have a 3 cap right now. LaW taking a point lead, taking D and E away from them, and holding D effectively, as well as B, though numbers are coming to them at E, but it seemed to be holding pretty well. And they're taking B back. See, I told you, Conquest can flip on a dime. It is a difficult thing to hold all the points at once. Ooh, there's a kill right there at D. A looks like it's going to get capped, but again, A is one of the harder ones to hold, anyone near a spawn, because it's the quickest attack area. D being taken by, again, another Rag Zerg rush, basically coming right in there, taking that back. E as well, though it looks like there are some LaW guys still hiding in the tunnels, waiting for them to make a mistake of coming down in there, waiting for their numbers to return. That little point grab actually brought LaW back a bit, and it comes to the point tickets. They were almost down 300, now only 250. So 50 tickets in the span of a couple seconds. Pretty impressive move there.
D&E being contested.
Contested hard. A lot of guys on C. Zerg Rush is coming right back to B, but LaW is bringing their squad up to meet that challenge. Again, we still have some guys. Oh, well, he just died. We still have some guys over at E. Thomas's squad is still there, still kicking, still causing problems. Good back capping by them, forcing them to try to take that Zerg Rush away from other points.
Underneath in the tunnels in E, someone's got some dynamite ready to go off on someone unexpecting to walk over it.
Oh, Palapu just took out 3 guys over there by B. Tricket's got to pick his guys back up here, and oh, they're getting pincered right now. Ooh, almost a perfect pincer by Rag, but it looks like LaW was able to pick it up just at the last second to weather it there, and it looks like they will weather it. What an expertly defended pincer move by LaW. Very difficult when you have guys coming at you from both angles like that. Finally, numbers prevailed against them, though, but hey, you know, that initial wave could have basically ended the map right there. They held them off. Again, a lot of fighting. We got some guys still, Thomas's squad still trying to contest over at E, and D still trying to force them to keep numbers off of B and A, but Rag is just, they're fighting. But these LaW guys over by the train tracks at B, they're putting up quite a show. They may have finally been dug out here.
Oh, what a shanking over there by Prospersnecki.
That was quite a shank. Diz is now the only one there, and he's finally taking out. Yeah, that was a quick stomp right there. LaW still trying to defend A, trying to keep Genelex and Palapu from getting into A.
Prospersnecki is being very aggressive.
Oh wow, there's a bunch of guys with their backs turned. Oh, they could have gotten wiped there if a good machine gunner got in position there. Ooh, that was close. They all had their backs turned to the LaW guys. One good machine gun could have wiped that entire squad and a half. Oh, and there it is. There's the machine gun. Took out 3, and they're capping C. They're also got guys on D. Thomas's squad also still contesting E, though not very many of them left. Again, another turn here.
LaW's got men on C, but there's a lot of people squad spawning for Rag here.
250 tickets to go to the win for Rag. Oh, it looks like Mantis and Alashtu is not going to be able to hold this. They're putting up a valiant fight over here, though. Thomas back in the fight over at E. A squad coming from D, coming to take on D. They could get A. They've got numbers. I get E. They've got numbers. Rustenberg is not going down to let a fight, though, and another squad has popped up of Rag, and it's close quarters. Oh, LaW able to knock him out. Cryo Cyborg not going down to that fight. Still up, still fighting. Downed. But it looks like this was a all for naught, as A was to fall to Rag, but it looks like the boys of LaW were able to stop that attack. Palapo, the only one left, and he's down. A squad wipe at A.
Looks like LaW's going to take E.
D, uncontested, not assault on, and if LaW can get there, they can get a free cap. And Rag will get D. Good old Cryo Bernie. And looks like Thomas has got to get that guy from underneath E. If you let him have that underneath area, they're going to let you have it. Cryo seems to have picked up a different kit and is still kicking. Finally taken down. The battle at D seems to be over as LaW is trying to get back to it, and they are just going to get wiped.
Yep,
A still contested.
Rag with an effective use of splitting the squads in between the 2 points.
If LaW's not careful, they can get fully, utterly 5-point capped. E is about to switch hands. Looks like they're going to be able to fend this off, though, LaW, and not get totally dominated there. That's close call there. E still contested. LaW not willing to give up the fight over here.
No, very, very big, stiff defense here, but Rag's bringing in numbers now.
Astu's squad has been, if you would ask me, they've taken the most abuse on this map. Thomas and Astu's squad have literally have to be the only ones way far away from support. And be honest, as much as they've been wiped, they've done their objective. They've forced a squad or two to have to stay back and deal with them, which in the long run has kept this game from being a total blowout. So kudos to that type of play right there. But Rag clearly came to play the infantry fight here in Argonne Forest.
Looks like LaW's trying to take B.
They've got numbers. But again, no one seems to have found this one medic hanging out. Glenn Tech is just sitting up there, and no one noticed he's existed. He's just sitting there. There's 3 guys right below him. Oh, they finally noticed him. There we go. Looks like Rag was able to get some numbers in on B. But it looks like LaW will cap it.
Rag sweeping around on A.
Oh, yep. A whole squad, but it looks like they left the whole squad back to deal with them. Excellent, excellent. I'd have to say excellent gunplay by Rag. They with this friendly fire on, I can't say enough how well they are disciplined to leave that field of fire open for all of their guys. I have not seen them accidentally shoot their own guy in any of the times I have come close to watching them, and even in close quarters, they've held their shots so that they're not hitting their own guys. I just have to commend them. And LaW, they've also been very careful with their shots, but I really feel the difference between these two teams is Rag is just laser focused on making sure lines of fire are open for all their guys.
Rag is in the golden 100 right now for the win.
It's about 80 tickets to go here. LaW got C, but they're trapped on that bridge. Got a squad. Again, the flanking squad of Akasa and Thomas trying to just get those back caps.
One guy
Rag
here on the bridge is trying to take on all of Rag.
Yeah. Rag has basically said Zergling sounds like fun, and they sent the squad. Though boom goes the dynamite as a self-righteous suicide takes out 3 Rag players. Trying to be recaptured by LaW here. About 50 tickets to go almost left. But all the points but A are being contested right now.
LaW's contesting D and E, it looks like.
And B. Where was this earlier? Oh, man. 50 tickets left in the battle almost. But as you can see, that ticket counter literally came to a halt as soon as that happened.
D taken. It looks like they're getting E.
They're going to get E. It's going to come down to if they can hold this out, they can try to get it closer. If they hold 4 points, those tickets are going to go up 2 a second, while Rags are going to get 1 every 5 seconds. They could try to pull this back at least to a respectably close match. Rags sending everybody to B to try to get one of those points back.
They also sent them to D, too.
All right, fight at D, but there's actually numbers over there at D. Cavalier holding him off. And again, the fight over at E is truly a squad v squad, and this is going to come down to, kills versus point holds. It looks like B might be retaken by LaW as Rag kind of gotten beat out of them.
Rag taking E.
30 points to go. They can at least get this close.
C being contested again, as usual.
LaW's found their groove. A little too late, though, but this looks to bode well for the next 2 maps for them. As long as they can keep playing with the ferocity they're showing us right now, they will do fine in the next couple maps. Oh boy, 666. Oh.
No, they got off that number
for a little too long. Rican taking E. Down to the last 10 tickets. This one will go to Rag, as Rag will pick up 2 points on the best of 3 maps here for the round robin play. Well, great, again, great line of fire shooting by Rag. Well done. A lot of great plays. But you saw LaW come back at the end, and like I said, they're better with vehicles and better in open maps, so I feel they'll have a better chance in the next 2.
There's some excellent splitting of squads by Rag there in 2 points. They had them spaced out just well enough to be able to have enough men in the burn zones and enough men inside the no man zone between the 2 squads to give support.
Odd number to end on, 27-27. Again, we're looking at the LaW squad here. It says it was this one. Personally, I don't think that was the best squad. I think Thomas and Asako's squad with the flanking were the best squad that LaW had. I feel the best squad by far for the Rag squad was the one that had Cryo Bernie, Blackjack, Jello Axe 9, and Taco Krakako.
And
they were the ones recapping those.
Our big killers of the match looks like it is Thomas LTU for LaW, and let's see here, who's a big killer here for Rag? It looks like it's Takta Krakako.
Yeah,
oh wait, no, it is Fapau.
But he was also part of that flank squad that was causing LaW all sorts of fits at A and B.
Oh,
so,
I had a POV on Fanaupu, and he was going crazy.
Yeah, but this is Amiens, and from playing LaW on front lines and in Rush, I know this is their map.
Yes, it is.
These guys, having been beaten by them in front lines the first time and drawing them out the second, these guys can play Amiens very well. The fact that we drew them in that front line match, we had to sit down in such a tenacious defense.
I watched that match. I was commentating on that one.
It was a very difficult match for front lines. My squad and the defensive squad took quite a beating just holding off the best they had. Just holding them off. We weren't killing them. We were just keeping them at bay. Very good. This is their map, and they're going to start right away, it looks like, after a restart for our purposes. Again, they're going to have vehicles on this map. Friendly fire is on, so they're going to have to be careful with their vehicles. But from my experience playing LaW and from Pop-Tart's experience watching it, this is their map. This is the one I guarantee you they chose. I see them winning this map pretty handily if they're able to get their vehicles in the game early and for them to use their lines of fire they know so well in this map to their advantage.
They're very good at not just using the vehicles, but using the vehicles correctly. And again, another 4DK term, they put it pretty much, the way they angle their tanks is they give it enough cover from the buildings, the angles, but enough to be able to put enough fire support for all the infantry going into those particular points. Basically, it's called hole down, and it's basically they put the main hole behind an obstacle of sorts, whether it's a building or another vehicle, and they have enough angle to be able to still get shots, but keep it from taking too much damage.
A true blitzkrieg, if they can do it right, will win them this game. So they should start as soon as the map starts. I think the main focus, as always, will be at C and D, which are those ones that are right in the center of the map. 2 bridges, 2 buildings, open windows. All hell is going to be about to break loose in this setting.
Oh, they're resending again. I thought they were ready.
Just messaging some people. I'm just messaging to see how everybody who's watching thinks we're doing a good job. I never can tell. I'm just kind of like winging it every time I get in here. I have a script that I want to follow, and I use that as guidance. I think Pop-Tart does as well. But once the action starts, We're doing the best we can.
Yes, I have a script of what I try to do with the video feed.
And we're just waiting for everybody to get in here. I don't know why it's saying we're missing people on either side. There's clearly everybody here.
Yeah, I see full teams.
Yeah, I think the game's just catching up to the fact that everyone's here. Red Alert is going to be on the German side. British side, we are the LaW, and go. Everyone's spawning in, and here we go. Looking at this map I'm going to be watching it from the top point of view so I can kind of see everything. Pop-Tart will be giving you a more in-depth kind of look here. Again, British side going to be on the right. The Germans are going to be on the left. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah, okay. I've got the side.
LaW's got a tank as usual. They already got that thing running.
Yep, and it looks like they also have another form of vehicle back in the spawn. I don't know what that one is. It looks like it's an infantry vehicle. It's light tank and a Brizlov light tank over there. A Gustav coming over to C. Looks like the jump on the gun was Rag here. They got that. Brizlov is going to go head-to-head with a heavy tank, and that's not going to end well, as you're going to see right now.
Oh, LaW's got a tank with flamers on it.
Ooh, that's going to be a problem coming at E. Though Rag did get the quick jump on this. They're going to have an early lead here, but again, I feel that light tank is not going to be enough against the way these guys are going to get ready to play this map, as I just saw an entire squad get wiped by LaW over by D. D being now contested and taken by LaW, as well as E being stopped almost dead except for 2 players over at E. E is now being under control by almost everybody over there.
The tank over here with the flamer lost its mechanic.
That's not good. It's retreating here as 2 chase him down. He's retreating over to E to get another mechanic. It looks like he's picked one up. That's some good tank protection play here. The fight in the buildings at D and C, Pop-Tart, if you can get in on that, there's about to be some hella crazy action. In fact, it's over, and it looks like the guys
I don't know. D looks like it still could be a... Nope, D's still contesting.
Yeah, but they don't... They're on the bridge, it looks like.
And C's being contested.
There. Yeah. Well, look at this. Look at this pocket that's about to come in on E and C, as 3 guys are trapped between a tank and the guys over at C in the top building. They are pincered. Ooh, but it looks like they're able to get some work in there. That's a knife. Ooh, they got him before he could knife. Tank's coming into C. Here's where it gets crazy. Oh, they're right next to that tank over at C, too. Contesting over at E. Looks like they're going to try to take that point back over there, but it looks like Rag's going to get some people back in there. Oh, boy. Still a very close game within 5 points. Rag's very coordinated on this map, as you can tell. They're picking off a lot of people, keeping this close with straight kills. Their tank hasn't gone down yet, though they have lost their mechanic. That's going to be a problem. Tank's still up, though. Mechanic back up, repairing that tank. E taken, though. That's going to be an issue. They've got to get D back. They've got to hold that center of the map a little bit better right now.
So far, good start to the match.
Back cap over at A. 1 man, all alone. Can he get some help? Oh, he's still killing. He almost squad wiped by himself. Oh, finally taken out. Tanks over at C for LaW, able to basically help clear out part of that building. There's another 2 by that tank.
You've got a small single man artillery tank going into B.
I mean, LaW's really got to get on the point. They're losing their own back cap. Their attack didn't work out too well. They really got to get that tank on B. They've got to get D. They've got to hold the center of the map if they're going to win this. And they've got to hold their own back spawn. The only way they're going to win this is if they can basically prevent Red Alert Gaming from getting behind them and doing what they're doing right now. There's a huge wipe over there over by A. That light tank's still up for them too. So it doing some really good work. C being taken by Red Alert Gaming. LaW's really is getting B, but they've got to get back to D. They have nobody on that point. They're all in the building, and they're not on the point. If they can get on that point, they can take it. There's only 1 guy sitting on it. There they go. They figured that out. They got guys on the bridge now. There we go. C being taken as they got wiped out of there. Tank coming back over to D, possibly heading back over to E. Try to help clear out that area. Ooh, the nice shot by the tank there. Got some guys on the far flank over there by A. They are still alive, still kicking. One of them down. Ooh, he's about to get hit too. Ooh, we got one. Oh, didn't get two. Guy coming through the buildings. A squad heading towards A in the buildings by B. B being retaken. D was taken by
Tank
by
with
LaW.
a squad heading to E.
Yep, they've got to get F back. They're just trapped in there, and they've got to get E. They've got to get these back
Actually, it
caps.
looks
They've
like
only got 1 point.
the tank and the squad are going for a flank for F.
Yeah, they've got to dig those guys out of the building right now, and they've got to get more contested fighting here on these center points, and they've lost all their back cap. Red Alert's got one squad just sitting there wiping them completely over at F.
Tank all by its
Again,
lonesome right now. If you had a good support, especially with a limpet, get around there, you could take that sucker out. But
Pop-Tart, you'll never guess which squad is doing all of this damage over at F.
the tank
Until
squad.
that tank flagged him out.
Yep.
Again, both squads having good tank play right now.
Oh, that's not fun to see when you see a tank with a flamer. Oh, it's scary.
That hurts. They've got F back, but they've lost D in the process, and they can't contest A hard enough. They've only had one pat. They're about to get fully capped almost.
This is good squad play by this squad with this tank. It's you run like that, and it's just effective. They're not really going for the kill. They're going for the efficiency of the whole squad.
But Palipo, Gen X, Bertha 34, they are just wiping these entire squads of
where they at
guys in the back spawn at F. They just can't get rid of them. They brought the tank in, the tank left, and they're back.
Yeah.
It seems like they didn't get rid of them at all.
Tank's going to D right now.
Well, it's got to do something. They've got to contest these points.
Lost. I mean, they're stuck in that building. They got to get out of there.
Just look at this squad. If we were going to give players of the game right now, it's just this squad. It's not a single person in it. It's the entire squad. Of let me look here. I gotta find it on theirs. Doesn't have a name, but the third squad down on
Red Alert.
Third squad of Team Germany. These guys just wiped an entire squad defending F. They're gone. That squad has been there and been causing problems all game in the back line. Just kudos to the play they're playing right now. Just stubborn defense. Impressive too. Like when I looked at the match on paper, I thought this was going to be really, really close. I'd never really seen Red Alert in all of its glory, but man, I really think we missed playing some of the guys that are playing right now when we played them, because wow.
This is my first time seeing them, and they're just...
No, we've played them before in a rush game, so we didn't see everybody. But, man, they're very good at Conquest. Very good. They just wiped, again, an entire squad at F. I can't focus that enough. That is the linchpin to this game right there. They have their back spawn.
They're heading out, though. Looks like they're going to D.
Looks like, well, they've still got two guys there. See, they
never
No,
going to E. I'm sorry, E.
Yeah. Looks like they're taking C. The tank over at B is injured, but not down. Tank over at A, for them, is still up as well, the light tank. Surprisingly effective on this map.
That tank for LaW with that squad has just been rolling through the whole place.
It has been the ultimate highlight. So when I say that team at F for Red Alert's been doing well, that tank squad for LaW has been the linchpin to keep this game reasonably close. That tank has been untouched and has not been lost.
It's been on fire once, and that fire didn't last very long.
It's been on fire several times, but normally it starts the fire, but it's always having it burn since the world was turning. Oh, that was bad, but I don't care.
Nice fight over here, though, on B with this tank squad.
Tank's still fighting over there. E is highly contested. Again, that same squad, again, just wiped an entire squad at E. 3 guys, 5 guys. Done.
Wow. Red Alert Gaming, that squad that came in after that tank, wiped the whole squad out. Tank's kind of making a little retreat there.
These guys are spawning
That
back
is
on
the
it.
most. That's the most problem I've seen that tank squad have.
LaW getting back in there. They've got F. They got to get E. They've got numbers. Stop this squad. Oh, they got 2. Stop them. I want to see them stop this Red Alert squad. It has been a nemesis for them this whole game.
What
Looks
squad
like
is that
Cryo
on Red
Cyborg.
Alert Gaming again?
It is the 3rd squad, and they have been a nuisance looking at the scoreboard right now. They are the top of the leaderboards. 10 kills, 13 kills, 14, 10 kills, 13 kills, 11 kills, 13 kills, and 12 kills. Those 5 guys have been just problems galore. Finally been wiped, it looks like, almost.
No, I'm still on there.
Kicking.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
I need to find which squad is that, the tank squad on LaW.
For LaW, that would be V Versuna 16-0. Z Versuna. He's 16-0 in that tank.
I'm trying to find out which one
Looks
is
like
that
LaW
again.
is going to get B, but they're going to have to deal with that light tank up ahead of them. Can they get rid of it? This seems to be the turning point. If they can get B, they've got a chance to get back in this game. This is their map. I want to see them win it. I want to see a good game going into this 3rd one. LaW coming in with numbers. They are not going to let this one go easy.
They just took down the tank. That is the first time the tank is gone.
Just Zerg rushed it there. But again, numbers, still numbers. They're getting those cap points. They're getting back in this game. It's not out of reach, not by a long shot. Tank is already back, though, in the fight, heading over to D. B being taken back, D being recapped, C being capped on the other side, F no longer really contested. Oh, it looks like that same squad. Oh, the nemesis of all nemesises. They're back at E. Basuna back over at D here.
Still having problems finding that tank squad.
The top squad.
Top squad. Yep, here we go. Let's get a driver's point of view of here.
Now, granted, this tank driver has to do all of this in first person because there's no 3rd person tank driving allowed. So this is all from POV first person. Oh, he's on fire. Oh, he's not looking so hot. He's running.
He's not.
He might get escaped this one, though. Oh. These guys are spawning on him, trying to give him cover. Looks like A's going to get capped by LaW. That tank.
There he's gone. He's gone.
Kicking.
He's gone.
Oh. LaW trying to hold off at E here, but that constant flank squad is still giving them all problems.
Much closer game, though. Much closer.
Oh, very much. This is their map. This is the one they do their best work on. So it was not a surprise that it was going to be close. Surprising that it was that Red Alert came out of the gate so quick. Was not expecting them to have such a dominant back flank squad. Like, it's impressive how well that back flank squad is. Finally took out that tank over there by Red Alert.
LaW bringing in their tank over to E.
Ooh, just ran one of his own guys over. Ooh, what a tank shot there. Really big fight for E right now. Looks like a fight over at B is about to show itself here, as they've got a pincer going. Oh, LaW's got a pincer here. Can they close it? They might. Here it comes. Oh, they closed the pincer just in time there. What a move there at B. B is going to be taken, but looks like Red Alert's sending everybody there, plus a tank after him. It's going to be a fight. Here it comes. Tank heading over to C for LaW. Looks like they've got numbers. They have a good chance of getting this one easy.
Rag wiped it out on B.
Again, hey, Pop-Tart, you'll never guess who came to dinner over at F.
Gee, the tank?
No, check
no. That would be third down, right?
Yeah. Your favorite guy, Falapalu, you know?
Yep, there he goes.
No.
Sitting there waiting.
We have taken objective butter.
All right, looks like B was retaken, C was taken, E is taken, and it looks like F was retaken by the squad over at F.
They're on
Close
the move.
game, though. It's with 150 points. Within 150 points, it's still anybody's game. Still anybody's game. This one's going to come down to the kills and just map presence. Let's see here. We're looking over at D. Tank's over at D. May have been able to wipe some players. Ooh, Tank able to take D back. If they can get that center of the map controlled, they have a chance. There's a fight over at C on the bridge.
Yes, they're over here by Hotel Artemis and Hotel California.
Oh man, Red Alert just wiped that inside room there. Boof. Tank still up for them at E. That tank, oh wow. This could get ugly for the Red Alert guys if they're not expecting this tank to, drop off a bunch of people on him. That tank needs to go back to E. He doesn't need to be at F. There's nobody at F except that one guy in the building. Just needs to shoot that and let him go.
Looks like he's turning.
Yeah.
Just realized that.
He's got to really focus on being that spawn point for him. B heavily contested right now. So is C. Looks like they're going to try to get E on these guys. The one-on-one fights against yeah, you're just barely going to ever win these one-on-one fights with some of these guys in this advanced squad for Red Alert. They are just damn good killers. You really got to just dig them out.
I think for the most part, that squad's basically just been staying at F and E.
It's been going back and forth between F and E, and they have one person who's basically a spawn beacon for anything that goes down. So they're really only running 4 men while a 5th man hides. That's really been what they've been doing right now, and it's been like, as you can tell.
Nice fight here on C.
TT9 has been the spawn point for these guys. Yep, fight for C here.
Got that solo infantry tank there.
It's also been doing good work. You got to give that solo infantry tank some credit. It's only been taken out once and has been doing its job, just doing basic infantry support. Oh boy, 1 point left. This is a tough one here as I open another beer. Got to keep the vocal cords going here. Looks like A and B are contested right now. D as well. Same squad's going back to F. They're just letting that tank go. Tank just wiped a bunch of people on D here. Ooh, got one there. Still moving. Ooh, there's another. B taken by LaW. A under attack by LaW, about to be taken.
D is under attack, but they don't have another squad to support this tank squad to take that point.
Yeah. So is F. F is under attack by that same squad. we're looking at a 200-point difference here, a little more. LaW's really going to have to buckle down if they're going to get this. They're taking D right now.
God,
They've got to
that
get C.
squad again. That third squad is just killers. That they own that building at this point. Occasionally
They own F and E. It's like, without that squad, LaW would be winning this map right now. The amount of tickets they've bled away from them is impressive. And they just dodge everybody. They just say, "Oh, that tank's going that way now. That's cool. Run back."
The tank's on F. Oh, I think that tank squad finally took at that squad once.
No, they're still up. So you can see, have one man just running away, just getting out of the fight so they can spawn on him later. C contested by LaW right now. So is B. Looks like B is going to go back to them. It looks like C is going to be quite a fight to hold on to as they hold the center of the map. But the real fight's over at F, and it took so many people just to get rid of one squad. Look, a tank, a squad, another tank. They're bringing in 2 tanks. They've got to get the... And looks like we're going to see Red Alert try to take C and D back. Looks like D is not going to be feasible for him, but C certainly is with the numbers they've got. F, again, squad's there, trying to get rid of those guys off of F, but that tank's still sitting there as they're just power rushing another tank to the front, trying to just get even with these guys.
Yeah, we got a lot of lawmen over here on F.
Yes. That one squad is causing an entire division to have to sit there and watch their own back cap. That's how disruptive they've been. Oh, one of them's getting a limpet on it, it looks like. Ooh.
Yes, that was a limpet, all right.
And he gets it! Ooh! And he kills somebody in the process after the fact. Oh! Tactical Crocock. I can't pronounce his name. Tactic. Wow. Ballsy play, and they wiped the squad that was defending F. Looks like LaW is going to take B. Only one guy coming in to attack that defense. It looks like they're at A, but there's only one guy there. And he hasn't been found yet.
LaW's still trying to shake this squad off of F, and they're not having...
They're not having any luck doing it.
No. Yeah, they just wiped
D
those.
looks like they're all at that house at D. The LaW guys are trying to get D back. They've got B. They put pressure on A. But they just can't shake this one squad who is basically now spawn wiping them. Wow, I just cannot say enough about these guys. They are just such a menace.
I mean,
Numbers of LaW going at A.
2 squads have been shining, but it's that one on F that just...
Yeah, there have been several squads been playing. The tank squad for LaW's been playing well. You know, they've got some good killers. Looking at the scoreboard here, they've got a bunch of guys in the positive, but they just keep running into this. I mean, they've got one guy who's 45 and 10 on the flank, 33 and 10, 36 and 13, 24 and 13. That's just from one squad at F. It's painful.
One guy on LaW. One lone guy on LaW was pretty much keeping that small infantry tank squad. It got his attention for a bit on A. Looks like we're gonna have a fight, possibly.
Yeah, that small infantry tank. It's not really been a key player in some of this defense. Not as key as the tank player for LaW. That's being the main difference for LaW is that tank play they've been having. And we're down to the last 80 tickets here, as Red Alert is about to look like pull a major upset on LaW's map.
That is a pretty major upset. Was that tank
LaW
squad?
coming...
Is that are the two best squads still fighting over F again?
Yeah, they're finally taken out, though. It looks like they've finally gotten wiped. That may have been like the first or second time of the day that's happened. C now being taken over by Red Alert. E being contested and taken by We Are the LaW here. And A and B, nobody on them really. They're held by Red Alert. A bunch of guys coming over from F over to D. Try to dig them out over there at C and D as well. Big horde of people coming here. This is the last ditch push with less than 50 tickets left to go in the game. A 300-point ticket lead right now. As this one's all over but the crying. My microphone decided to shut itself off real quick. Sorry about that. D being contested pretty heavily in an infantry fight here. E also being contested heavily by, again, you'll never guess what squad for Red Alert Gaming.
No, it looks like they're back on F. Oh no, they're on E. You're right.
No, they're on E.
I think that's the
Just
most
making
they've
life
pushed.
difficult. No, they've been it out E several times. They are just hard to dig out. Just map control here. It's the name of the game we've seen. Back capping like champions. And that one will go to Red Alert as well. So the score being here out of the 3 maps, it's 4-0 with the maximum pointage available of 6 on these maps. So for redemption here, it'd be great if LaW could get some 2 points here. Again, being with round robin play, any points are good points, so there's still a chance they can pull some points out of this.
And I'm surprised that that squad that was camping on F wasn't the squad of the match.
Yeah, they really were the better of the. They may have not been the best killers, but they certainly were the most annoying, for sure.
Let's see, who was the big killers here? Looking. Looks like we have on Rags, it's Diff McKemp at 50 and 12. And on the LaW, we got... Looking. Looks like Thomas LTU, 45 and 26. If we just wanted to go with raw numbers alone, sometimes I will look at and try to calculate the better kill-death ratio in my head, which can be fuzzy at times. Yeah, those are the big killers. What was Pomplamoose? Oh, I didn't get to see what his... Alright, well this is definitely a sniper match.
Sniper, long-range artillery. We may see the, as I like to call it with Suez, the dreaded artillery truck from LaW. Not a fan of it.
No, I'm not a fan of it either. Artillery trucks
friendly
in general
fire on,
are
it'd be a little
bitch.
difficult. So I think we might see a restart and go here as long as all the sides are correct here, unless we're going straight ahead. Looks like we're going straight into the action here in this 45-minute long map as we go for Conquest.
Hey,
Again,
look!
This is pretty straightforward.
I just happened to spawn into the artillery truck.
Did you?
Yes. On LaW side.
Oh, there you go. That's not an artillery truck, Pop-Tart.
Okay, I know it's a truck with something on it. And LaW is very good at using it.
It's just an armored car truck.
Oh
that's
my
all.
god, that's an artillery truck. Just saw Rag's artillery truck just go Dukes of Hazzarding over a dune.
That's not an artillery truck, Pop-Tart. That would be a light armored vehicle.
Well, they just jumped over Pisswallow Gulch.
You know, it's like running Beggars Canyon back home. So, Blackjack. Uh-oh, that tank's undefended. Uh-oh, uh-oh, oh no. Oh, whew. Walkie-talkie saved the day there. That would have been ugly.
And looks like first point that's going to be taken is C here by Red Alert
Yeah, it
Gaming.
looks like they just completely left A to the each one is basically said.
Looks like they're not really caring about their spawn points.
Yeah, this one's just a contestant to see who can get the center first, and it looks like Red Alert's going to be able to get that going quick.
Now they're starting to fall back. They're going back toward their point, so they're starting to take over D again.
Oh, it's a 5-minute pause. This is just for fun. They're not playing.
Oh,
for real,
this is
so
for fun. Okay.
This is just for people to go to the bathroom, and I think Rag is switching somebody out. It looks like as a substitute.
Okay, yeah, it looks like they're down a man.
All right, so this is a chance for anybody who's watching to go use the bathroom, for you to do anything else, but please do stay tuned. These have been actually, like I said, they're very even matches. Red Alert has just seemed to have the better back-capping players, it seems. Very good vehicle play, very good infantry play as well. That's what you get when you have two very evenly matched teams duking it out. It comes down to tactics alone, not killing ability.
I wonder if that's the same tac squad there for We Are Law.
Oh, I don't know. I'm going to continue enjoying my lovely, lovely cheap Pabst Blue Ribbon. Mmm.
I think that tank is going to go bye-bye. All because of this man right over here with the artillery. Very nice play there. Granted, this is just for fun until Red Alert Gaming gets another man in and everyone does their bio breaks.
I'm also messaging in here. Someone from BSR5 found out the hard way that, wow, SDRS is really good. As I went into their server and immediately got killed. I was like, bullet, yeah, ouch. Yeah, they're really good. Popper, do you know how many people are currently watching the stream?
We have 5 total, 6 total now.
Not bad, not bad.
Nope. One of them's me because I'm in there just in case anyone wants to do some talking
you have
in
full
the
screen
chat.
going right now, right?
Yep.
Like, all right. Well, most of these videos are actually watched after the fact, and here we go. It's spawn and go here on the final map. This is for 2 points. Will LaW able to salvage 2 points from this map in the round robin, or will it go 6-0 to Red Alert, and they'll take sole possession of first place in the round robin tournament? We shall find out.
So remember, this is the BFM League, I believe, correct?
Yes. Mm-hmm. One of these days, we're going to get some production value. We just have to be able to afford one of these lovely Elgato machines. And, yeah, we'll get on that. Because we watched the T1 Esports broadcast yesterday, and wow, far better production value than we'd ever have. So we'll get on that. Just give us time to find money. We got to go look under the cushions, find some quarters, you know.
Yeah, we're poor space Canadians.
Yeah. As I sit there, as I say, I drove out to get beer. So if I were to say take my beer budget every month, I'd probably be able to buy it in, reasonably quick amount of time. But as some would tell you, beer. It makes the hurt go away. You know, so.
Mm-hmm. All right, looks like Red Alert's still waiting for that one guy that.
Well, if they play a man down, they play a man down. I think we can't hold off this match any longer. These are pretty long matches. It's been about an hour and a half we've been watching, so. But Pop-Tart, your thoughts on Suez? You're the one, I've played Suez more than watched it, so from your perspective, what are you looking for based on what you've seen, what we've seen in BSR 5? I'll give you the perspective of boots on the ground after.
Well, initially I would think it's a sniper match, but the matches that I've seen, it really is in the middle ground with around the C and B CDB area, and those little towns and buildings. It's very that's where all the action happens. It's building the building fighting, and it's not like the map prior where they're huge gigantic buildings. It's a big town. It's a lot harder when it's these small little buildings, and you got to go from point to point building the building and make sure there's no one in there as you're turning the corner. That's where it's really real. It's in that middle area for this map.
From what I can tell you in front lines, it's all about, it's a little different. Obviously, you're playing Conquest. But when you're playing front lines, when you're taking C, the way I've always run it with my squad, there's two ways I've done it. I've run it as a defensive movement as a machine gunner, and I've run it as a machine gunner and tank with Ganja in the last map I played in. Very difficult. It's not as easy. I will say that when you get ready to play this map, you got to come
I think this
prepared.
is a go right here.
Yes. It is a go. It's restart and go. So we're going to see each team moving into the first objectives, and they move their way towards C.
Okay, I see someone over here getting into this small little tank that you said wasn't a artillery tank. It's
this one is, yeah, that's a light armored vehicle. That spawns right near the spawn. So that's each team gets one of those. Someone's riding it like a surfboard. Oh, well, then they died.
Someone used it as
looks like LaW's going to get to C first.
Someone used it as an Uber and dropped off by D.
Someone's just firing bullets out of it just to be... Oh, they ran right into LaW there. That didn't end well for them.
If they're orcs, they said it got there faster because it was red.
Because it was red.
Because the red ones go faster.
Ooh, nice sniper shot by Thomas. Didn't finish him off, though.
Some nice initial capping here.
By LaW, yeah, they're really on their point right here. If they can get B, and you keep that tank and just prevent any back caps, they could hold this down, and they could win this between A, B, and C. But again, you'll never guess who's trying to back cap him. Thomas is doing a valiant effort trying to slow him down. But again, that same flank squad is causing just mayhem over at B. They need to get some bodies on there to stop this. Yeah, and they stopped them. They got rid of all of them.
Yep.
Major fight, light tank versus heavy tank.
You know, it's too bad we didn't have players to watch because that Pafanu guy, my God, him and his squad, especially on that last map.
They're out in the open this time. Oh, that's not going to end well. Walkie got the sniper. Palapu might go down from the machine gunner.
And look at
Can't
it
see
is,
him, though.
It's those two squads we were going all about, the tank squad and that one squad that's been back spawning them.
Oh, that tank just took a beating there. It's not down, though. Oh, Paolo all by himself. Oh,
getting people up.
Double kill.
Oh, no.
But it took pressure off C now, as LaW lost C there.
I hear a horse.
But you hear the clip-clops of a horse, sir?
Yes, I do. On Red Alert Gaming side.
Oh, yeah, there he is. A wild hunt.
Oh, he just ran that man over and just skewered him.
Oh,
with
that
his
tank
lance.
is good. Oh, this is a problem here. That tank is about to get wrecked by all of those scouts. Or he can stop this entire assault on C if he's able to do this. Oh, there's another shot. Valvunis, such a great tank driver until he blows up. That's some dynamite there.
Dynamite and limpets. That's
Oh wow, that entire building exploded.
Oh, damn. Yes. Limpet charges and dynamite, a tank's worst friend. We got another horse on Law side.
Clip, clop, throw them grenades and run. Ooh, almost got hit by an... Ooh, and shot him right off the horse. Sniper. Sniper, no sniping, he got him.
Big fight on B.
Indeed. This is some different faces here trying to take B here. And it looks like LaW will take that back. They've got to push C. Look at the line they're setting up here. Look how it's slowly creeping in on B. As you can just see it, and then just slowly pushing the front line forward.
Oh, they took B.
Just slowly pushing the front line forward here, as you can see it here. And you see that you got a whole bunch of squads now pushing the front here, and looks like there's a back cap on E. Oh, let's see if I think who I think it is. Oh, yes, it is. Oh, it's actually a different squad. It's a tank squad who decided it was a good time to take E.
Well, actually,
they did it with a horse. Clip,
did
clop,
it with
clip,
a
clop.
horse, yeah. Got a man on the artillery cannon over here too.
LaW still trying to really hold on to B here, but man, the Rag is sending in the Zerg rush. Oh, boom goes the dynamite. That took out 3.
All right. Tarlyerman's probably trying to target that lone horse there for Red Alert Gaming.
Looks like LaW is got E. They're going to try to hold it, or they're going to decide that D sounds a lot nicer looking.
Looks like we got Red Alert Gaming starting with a flank, probably going to try to go back to their spawn point.
Oh, that tank not doing so good after the horses have combined to throw a bunch of AT guns at him.
Where's that at?
Here they come around again. Tank's coming around for another pass at that tank. Oh, or yeah, here it comes. Can it get there?
What point is that at?
Here comes the other one. They're dropping them. They're dumping their grenades. Here they come. Boom, boom. Oh, it didn't work there that time. They're taking D. E is still under LaW control. They're also still contesting B pretty heavily. This could be a turn where they decide the sides of the map are more important, as LaW is barely 50 points behind. This is a close one. Looks like they don't have enough pressure on.
Doesn't look like any particular point seems to be the bigger contested point at this point.
Well, now that everyone's having to split off to try to retake points, it's going to give them a chance to take back B and solidify their lines. If LaW can get that done, they have a chance. But again, they're going to have to dig through the usual frontliners that are still there for Red Alert Gaming here. Oh, small vehicle. Ooh, didn't get him. Didn't work. That's a free vehicle for LaW if they can take it then. E still being contested. There's a flank going on. Mantis is trying to get behind all 5 of those guys along with Thomas. There's the flank squad we know and love from LaW. There we go. There's 1. There's 2. And ooh, there's 3. There's 4. Oh, here comes the pain. They're bringing it. Oh, that horse might stop this whole rush, though. Oh, he rocket gunned the horse. What a shot. Ooh, Thomas with the stab. They're still putting up a fight here. Ooh, another one. There's 6. Oh, that's 7. They're still fighting. They're not giving this up. They're making them pay in blood for that point as they solidify B, and they're pushing towards C now. This was a good diversion by LaW, and they're still kicking. He's still going. Oh, he's down. but that allowed them to solidify their front line, so that really helped them out right there. And they've got, look at this, one good set of explosives could take out Rag right now. They are so close together. Ooh, they just pulled a pincer on him. Can they close it?
All right, guy on LaW with snipe took out the artilleryman. Back on another horse view here with LaW.
Oh, look at the rush coming. If they can get rid of those guys, they have a chance. C being taken, B not being contested. They've only got 2 guys on the point for Rag there. Very close game here, within 80 points. Oof, that building's gone. B being back capped by Red Alert Gaming's one and only back flankers. Horse is going to run. Ooh. Oh! Horse ran over a guy. Tank driver blew up the horse.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, someone got on that. Oh, that didn't work out very well. Oh, yeah, Bernie. Oh.
Yeah.
Bernie Sanders was on fire there. Literally. Looks like we got some tanks about to try to get rid of those guys in that busted up building over there by C. There's still a bunch of guys on C. Got to clear that point out. Bernie's still alive and kicking. For Rag. Oh, he's got one of them. Oh, the tank got him finally. B still being contested by the one and only back flankers of Papalu and his crew.
Everyone's spawning on that tank now on C.
LaW Thomas trying to get behind him, and he's kind of pinned in a building. Oh, he might have escaped. Oh, no, they found him. Big fight over on C. Infantry in the... can't see each other. In the smoke, shooting wildly. Oh, this is coming down to being only 1 point again.
C was
It just
really,
cannot dig
really...
out these guys. Oh, they're taking E again. Fight's over at E. Don't think they have the numbers, though.
B looks like it's a fight, but I don't think so. I think your LaW's got the numbers here.
Yeah, they do. They've just got to solidify a front line right now. That's what their problem is. They just can't seem to keep it. They can't seem to keep those flankers out of their business. Tank's doing some work, though, for LaW. Really what's keeping them in the game here. Uh-oh, horse coming. The Wild Hunt's heading for that tank. Get some... Oh, he's going to run into some tanks. Get some snipers. Oh! Oh, double kill with the horse! LaW still pushing them, trying to get rid of them all out of these buildings. They might have stopped the back flank. They can just push C. That tank can just help them clear that out. Oof.
Here comes that horse again. And on the tank.
Cryo Cyborg also on a horse. Ooh, almost got hit by a tank shell. Oh, there's that tank. Horse is down. Cryo, though, in the back line, contesting B, and he's gone. They've got to solidify C. They've got to get this front line held. They're bringing in their own tank. This is the key to the fight right here, right now. Whoever can stop this push on C that LaW's doing, or if LaW can succeed in this push, they've got the win. But again, you'll never guess who got a back flank with nobody paying attention.
Oh, we got a fight here against that tank and that man on that turley gun. And then they have us one of those infantry small tanks
Yep. Using that to great effect. Though he just team killed some of his own guys. Oh, and they're back capping A on them. They could get wiped off the map if they're not careful. They're capping E at the same time. Both E and A are contested currently. This is a shove back right now.
Just two guys here on A.
Mm-hmm.
Staring each other down. Oh, nope. LaW cleared it out.
Yeah. Fight over at A. B, though, as you can see, Rag is slowly pushing this front line. Thomas and his guys trying to keep E, trying to hold the hill battery. But it's valiant effort, but you can't hold both ends. You got to hold the middle. And it's just allowing Rag to set up and just put up a line of defense here in whatever's left of these buildings.
They got that artillery tank, that small infantry tank coming down here to E.
Oh, that should dig them out there, those infantry.
Well, there's only one guy left here on E. And
ooh, that building's gonna...
It's him and him against the horse in the tank.
Fight for B here, pretty hectic. Tank's doing its best it can to try to dig these guys out, but it can't afford to get too close with all these rocket gunners.
I think this fight for E might be over.
Yeah.
I have to admit, in my own gameplay, I've never really had to deal with the smaller, faster tanks. It's always the bigger tanks. Yep, they're capping E.
Alright, Pop-Tart, I think the player of the game is going to have to go to Papalu there. Oh, they just got rid of Velos' tank there with the limpet and some dynamite. I think the player of the game, as we've been watching this, is going to have to go to Papalu and his squad, so I've sent him a request to see if he'll be able to do a post-game interview here. But, you know, I mean, the game is clearly not over yet, but just from the last two maps, clearly he is a player of the game, at least in my eye, with his squad. Do you agree there, Pop-Tart?
Oh, I gotta agree. I mean, granted, the tanks didn't come out until the second match, because on LaW, that one tank crew has been pretty good too, and even through this match. But he shanks
back here.
Papo shanks a guy from behind, and then brings up his own guy with a nice quick needle. Says, "Get on your feet." I'm watching him here now with a POV.
C's being taken, but here come all of Rag to come try to knock out this squad here. Ooh, Horse threw those grenades pretty well. Knocked off that guy off the horse, though. Oh, Tactical Croc is behind him. Ooh, there's a flank.
We are losing objective butter.
Again, fight over B, pretty epic here. I'm trying to figure out what gun he's using. He's using the auto-loading extended there.
Papalo?
Yeah. Pretty good choice. Good weapon. I prefer the Howl myself, but auto-loading extended is an excellent choice for a medic rifle. LaW trying to fight back for B. They're taking it right now, but they're just pincered in right now by the attack at C and the attack at A. At B, pardon me.
He just picked up a nice big golden gun here with a drum.
That would be a Hellregal, sir.
And he just switched to something with a tripod on it. With bolt action. So I unfortunately do not know my guns, viewers, sorry.
We have lost
If I can get on him, I can tell you.
objective butter.
Might be the ruby rolls, I'm not sure.
Oh, he's got men lined up for kills.
We have lost objective Duff.
İstersen uyarıları tedavi edebiliriz. Sana sıhhi yardım çantası.
I have to admit, though, he's got a different playing style on this map. He's on the move constantly, where the other one, he was just plopping down on F and just usually finding some place to sit and wait. See, indeed, being
He's using
contested.
he's using the Fedorov gun. It is the gun from the pre-order guns. The
Okay.
Fedorov Dimitrova, which is a water-cooled version of the Fedorov with a bipod. Pretty broken in close quarters.
I don't know. I think this match is getting a bit out of hand here.
You know, it all comes down to who can hold the center of the map. LaW's getting C back right now, but they just could not hold their front line. They just kept letting people get in backline of them. And
Just
you're
got
not going to
wiped
win a
out on
game.
C.
Yeah.
Just got wiped out on C.
Yeah, you just can't win that game when you're doing that. It's tough, definitely very tough, especially when you're stuck in that kind of that mode. So you know, it's LaW has not played poorly. Let's not
No,
say
no, by
that.
no
They have
means.
not played poorly at all. I think they just came in here, and we're not expecting this tactical rush from Rag. It's been pretty heavy.
We're getting their back spawn again.
Yeah, this one's basically LaW's trying to get back B here. They've taken E as well, so they've got the edges. They're fighting over D right here. Main fighting over here at D right now. Oh my gosh! Those medics all just picked up each other and didn't bother to shoot each other as they walked past. That's impressive over at D. B looks like LaW's going to take that back. E is being taken back by Red Alert right now. Other than that, though, basically, Pop-Tart, I actually enjoy this type of Conquest map. It's a little hectic, it's a little fun, a little harder to keep an eye on everything, but again, I think if we're invited to do one of these again, I think this is kind of a fun kind of game to match,
Yes,
especially Call.
Yeah, this is it's a lot of action going on constantly. Considering that you're dealing with 5 active points at all time instead of one particular point at a time like front lines. So yeah, this is action packed. Lots of squads can shine at the same time, and individual players. Never a dull moment.
Definitely not. Looks like Rag has got everybody on D. And they're working their way over to C as LaW tries to take C here.
LaW is also working on B while they had a guy in D.
Oh, the battles are going to clash right here at C. Here comes everybody all at once. Just everybody fighting over at C. It's crazy. It's pandemonium. And decisively one-sided at the end of it.
So very
Now
nice.
here comes the building fight.
Wow, that's a lot. That's a nice big fire line there for on both teams on each side.
Very much so. This is some of the fighting I like to see. Just straight up, old school, toe-to-toe action here.
You know what I haven't heard called out much a lot? Those tanks.
Yeah, the tanks have,
Early on, they were a force, but now not so much.
I mean, Velos is back, clearly. Doing some work. But no, this has mainly been an infantry fight.
The horses have been kind of effective on both sides.
No, a very key factor in this. Oh, that horse is dead. Or B. That's what happens when you work overnights and then try to, you know, call games at the middle of the afternoon for us.
I have naps written in both of our futures.
Oh, naps, very much so. This fight over B is intensifying here.
Yeah, even though, yeah, I mean, look at that. They capped it, and then it's starting to slowly go back to the other side again. That's been a big fight here right now.
Oof.
That tank's on fire.
Yeah. Not anywhere close to getting destroyed, but it is on fire.
They've repaired it.
Machine gunner's had a laid down point, suppressing everybody. Yeah, the other light tank is just sitting back here, firing from distance here.
Wow, B has not been
Huge
capped.
contested fight here. Yeah.
Hasn't been
60 tickets left to go here.
If Rag wins, this is the last match.
This is the last match. Yep.
Everything's been here on B.
Yeah. B, C, and D. That's where most of the fighting has been all game. B and C specifically.
Uh-oh, they're trying to take their back spawn over here.
Yeah, one guy, yep. Well, he's about to get wiped here. Look out.
Yep.
Yep. Fight really intensifying. They're pushing right up to the front lines here at the last second. 20 tickets to go.
Cue dramatic music.
10 tickets to go. Two, one, and that will be a clean sweep for Red Alert Gaming. 6 straight points go to them. All right, here, Pop-Tart. Let's see if we can get in our player of the game here.
See who are the big killers out of that match. Looks like on Red Alert Gaming. Is that Red Alert Gaming? No, that is LaW. We have Zafernas, Verunas, the 54-5. Wow, that's some good numbers. And over on Red Alert Gaming, we got a bunch of people in the same here. I gotta do quick math here. Actually, no, it's not gonna be Dr. Diff Merkift with a 48 and 10.
Diff Merkift.
Diff Merkift.
Diff Merkift.
The Turker kills Diff Merkift. Different Keith took a lot of them on for Red Alert Gaming.
We'll see if we're able to get him into the party here.
Takun, what's that Takun to fail, Kitty? Not enough grenades? Well, not every game can be all about grenades, Takun. Sorry.
Well, I mean, there were tank shells Takun to fail, Kitty. Was that not interesting enough?
She kind of liked she kind of liked it with the small little artillery tank, but again, she was more intense in trying to actually catch it than what it was doing. She had the that look of murder in her eyes when it was running around fast, especially the horses. Any luck on getting the player of the match in here?
Well, I've sent him the invite here to see if we can. Send him a message here. Pop-Tart, run through our sponsors one more time while I try to get that going here.
All right, so Takun Difficulty actually was looking at me and saying, what about the sponsors? So today's match was brought to you by Lone Shark IPA. For that great taste that won't break your legs, Lone Shark IPA. Blood of Christ Wineries, featuring our Blood of Christ table red wines and our craft beers. 13 out of 14 apostles agree. Blood of Christ Wineries. It's grilling season in the States, so grab some Craven Moorhead's Big Bun Biscuits. You need to grab yourself some hot ones. And Dr. Jaworski's Jazzercise and Bingo Nightshake with that doctor gave you. Dr. Chaos's Doomsday Device Warehouse and Silo. Remember, we spell savings with a K. And for you literary types, again, Eileen Dover's new book, I Fell Out of the Window. You will not fall asleep reading it.
Mm-hmm. Also brought to you by the now our two new favorite sponsors is Ace Chicken Wings Carpal Tunnel Rehab Clinic. We promise to get your KD back into the palm of your hands. You do have to pay. It doesn't accept insurance. So you'll have to. That's straight up cash on delivery. And also Sven's Discount Icy Buffet and Insulin Emporium, Icy Foods, Icy Drinks, and an all-new Icy Breakfast of Champions, the Icy Donut, for a limited time before diabetes sets in.
I've heard
I'm not sure.
I heard they're going to bring a New Jersey special, the Icy Scrapple.
A new what? A New Jersey what piece?
The New Jersey special, the Icy Scrapple.
Oh, Icy Scrapple. Oh, that sounds both delicious and disgusting at the same time.
Well, it is New Jersey.
It's like you just rolled up all things I don't like into one. That's just terrible. And glorious.
Still waiting to see if we can get our player to the match in here for an interview.
We're trying. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. I sent a message, sent an invite. You know, I'm trying. Yeah, he just messaged me back. He's like, "What? We were being streamed?" I'm like, "Yeah, yeah. There we are. Here he is,
Yeah.
the player of the match." And
Hey.
so we were streaming. Law asked us to stream for the league match there, since they had no streamers. We're normally with the group BSR5. That's who we normally stream, but we were free today because we got thoroughly butt kicked by the Africans in the Tier 1 gaming yesterday, so we decided to take a break. But we watched your guys' flanking squad, and I think Pop-Tart has the rest of the questions because he was really focused in on you guys on the stream. So he'll ask some questions here for you and how you play. But congratulations.
So on what was the map when they were on that back spawn dragon?
That would be Amiens, where they did most of their wrecking damage.
Yeah. Whose tactic was that, and how well did you guys coordinate? Because you guys were pretty much you were living there. That was your spot. Those were your two. That was your main building, and then your pretty much we have fun building. Did you keep a did you keep a guy back just in case you guys got taken down, just so you could respawn on him? Now I need to make sure that, how do you pronounce your tag there? We might have been mispronouncing it incorrectly. All right. Uh, uh, Paipu, okay. There was I had I think it was on this map that we're staring at right now, Dragon. I can't remember which one this one is.
Argon.
Argon, yeah. I had a POV on you for a bit, and you were going on a streak. You were killing about maybe 5, 6 guys, picking up your men one at a time. That's just, and now I did notice you changed tactics up on Onions. You were more sitting there waiting, but on the last map you were constantly on the move. Oh, I've got the footage that shows that you were hitting it really good. That labs match, you were still hitting them good too. Uh, I have a question because I'm not a scrub player, but I just Dragon tells me where to go, I do it, and I try to do my best. But on that last map, I had a POV, and you were constantly swapping different kit weapons as you were going along. Any tactic to that? Yes.
Yeah.
Any on your medic class, any particular gun that you would pick over the rest that is your bread and butter? You called it, Dragon.
Yeah, I saw the gun. I was like, oh, it's auto loading. Of course, that's like top tier weapon. Yeah, it's like the fast version of the Howl. I mean, all right. Well, congratulations on getting your team getting those 6 points in the round robin because you won every single map. We're gonna call it a day here because me and Pop Tart are in the U.S. and we haven't slept much because we work nights. So we'll call it there. Excellent job. Thanks for coming in for the chat at the end. Pop Tart, sign us out and give us what's coming up for the upcoming week for Space Canada TV.
Well, depending on how well both me and Dragon's naps goes, we'll be either watching me run around with my head cut off on Evil Within 1, or we'll be watching my head blow up and going, what the fuck is going on with Resident Evil 6? I'll say maybe around 8 or 9-ish. That gives me and Dragon maybe 3 hours sleep. And then on Tuesday, as usually, it's Destiny Disappointment Tuesday, where the reset is come and the disappointment is sweet, harsh, and really doesn't care about you. So, yeah, that's pretty much what's up for this week. And I believe this Tuesday is actually faction rallies. Last faction rally, Dead Orbit, hands down, won. That Graviton Lance Catalyst just pretty much gave everyone a big ass boner, and they couldn't sit down until they got it. So who knows? Either they'll keep running for another win in a row, or I've got to admit the Sunshot Catalyst makes that gun a lot more stable and a lot more killy, especially when you get those groups together. Not a bad catalyst to go with. But anyway, congratulations again, Palfu. Really great match on all 3 matches. Congratulations for moving on in round robin. Good luck to you in your future. And that will be it for us. And remember, we're Space Canada. You can find us on Facebook. We have a Facebook group. Just send an invite to join us. You can also get us through our PR man. I am Emo McGillicuddy on Twitter. We also have a Twitter for Space Canada TV. And we stream mostly even on YouTube. So until the next time, remember, in space, no one can hear you apologize. Have a nice day. Yes, we are out.